Hey y'all, Jen here from PepperHarrow Farm. Today I'm going to be showing you some of our favorite dried flowers that we grow here on the farm, and I'm going to show you some of the dried flowers that we have hanging up as well. This is the first thing I wanted to show y'all. It is Gopherina. Our team actually harvested it out over the last couple days. They bunched it together and we have it hanging up in our little event barn area as a dried flower wall. We're not done yet. We're still working on it, but you can see how massive it is hanging up on this wall, and it looks spectacular. It is so beautiful. Gopherina is an amazing dried flower. It actually keeps its color like this, so it's gonna stay really pink looking. Very, very pretty. This is a new something that I'm doing this year. I'm taking little bud vases and sticking some dried flowers in them. These will be in our farm shop for purchase this weekend, and I have no doubt they're gonna get scooped right up because they're beautiful, everlasting flowers. Being a lavender farm, one of the things that we have to have is dried lavender. So this is an example of one of our dried lavender bunches, all wrapped up and ready to go. Lavender is one of the best dried flowers that we grow here. We sell it like this, and then we even set it aside and we have it so that we can include it in wreaths for Christmas time or for special dried arrangements or even holiday centerpieces. Directly behind me, right here actually, is the millet. Millet is one of the most perfect dried flowers. You can see how lovely the millet looks. It is starting to turn like a little burgundy color. This is the time that I need to come in here and get them clipped. I usually will cut them off in bunches of 10 and bring them into our little shop area and start the drying process. We'll start this very soon. Gopherina. This is Gopherina just like what we saw in our little event barn space. This is red Gopherina, and we planted this red Gopherina specifically for fall bouquets, also because we wanted to grow it to use for drieds. And this is a 50-foot bed. This will go for both fall bouquets and for dried flowers. So we're going to have some red Gopherina that is going to look absolutely stunning, especially in Christmas wreaths. Any red, white, and green colored flowers or grasses also just look really, really incredible in wreaths. Marigolds are another one that we absolutely love for dried flowers. They keep their beautiful coloring. This is a beautiful yellow color. They look absolutely gorgeous dried, and as you all know, one thing we really love about marigolds is that the petals are also edible. So we throw this on a lot of savory dishes. It is absolutely incredible. Another one of our favorites is this beautiful straw flower. This is silvery rose, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. A blush straw flower. Straw flower is just like one of those flowers. I don't think that we could dry enough of it. I saw one of our other flower farmer friends had like a whole room full of it. If I could have an entire room of it, I would. So next year on the list, more straw flower for sure. It's starting to look a little tired, but statice is also on the list. We harvest tons and tons of statice throughout the season, and it's just kind of getting to the end now. But any of this colored stuff, we're going to come in and harvest it and hang it to dry in our shop. Salvia is also one of them. We actually cut a lot of this out, and we'll end up using this in our famous rainbow wreaths for winter. It is so pretty and delicate, and it really does a good job keeping its color. This is a new flower that everyone who comes out to the farm keeps asking about. I'm not sure if I know exactly how to pronounce it. I'll put the name here in the box, but I know it's called Joey. I know it came from Australia. It's a new flower we're trying this year, and it dries incredibly well, which gives it points in my book. We were pleasantly surprised with a little experiment we did this year. Our team actually harvested out some zinnias, hung them up to dry, and they kept their color beautifully, especially the orange and yellow the best. However, these purple ones ended up looking really gorgeous too. So zinnias were definitely a win for a dried flower. There's actually a great debate between Adam and I on this next flower on whether it's actually worth it to dry it. Of course it is. Any flower that will keep its color is totally in my book. but I'll let you guys be the judge. Here it is, you're looking at it. This is our celosia. It's a little bit short right now because the deer actually came in and nibbled the top off, but it's one that does a pretty good job of drying, although we see these lighter colors don't really hold up as well as like the hot pinks and the reds. We dry a little bit less of this lighter celosia and kind of stick to the darker, more vibrant colors. Okay, y'all, so the way we usually dry our flowers is we'll go cut bunches of 10 or 20, we'll rubber band them out in the field, and then we bring them in crates. This is an example of we cut everything out and we tried to bundle them as quickly as possible, but they just needed to come out of the field and we didn't have enough time to bunch them. So we have them laying on a drying rack, and then we have a couple fans on either end to circulate through airflow to help get them to dry. But the important thing was really just to make sure that we were able to get them laid flat so that they could begin their drying process. This is what our dried flowers look like in our little shop area. We started in early spring and we started harvesting them out. You can see the larkspur up there, baby's breath, there is culinary lavender. This is the pennycress hanging up, and beside it is some wheat and dried grasses that we harvested. Directly above me, there's ageratum. I don't really like the way ageratum dries, but it's nice to have that little bit of purple. And then here you can see the larkspur, and you can see how vibrant that blue is. It's absolutely incredible. Also a favorite that is not currently growing right now is this beautiful coronation gold yarrow. And again, the yarrow will end up going in our rainbow wreaths, and you can see why. It is the perfect golden color, so vibrant and gorge. We sometimes forget these are above us, but boy, they really pack a gorgeous bit of color for our little shop area. And how cute is this? Our team took a bouquet from farmer's market that didn't sell. They bunched it up, they hung it upside down, and this is actually one of our farmer's market bouquets that we have taken and put in one of these beautiful little vases. And it's gonna end up being in someone's home as a forever arrangement. It is so cute and so adorable, and I love the vibrant colors and how pretty these sunflowers actually look dried out in here. I hope y'all liked seeing our dried flower process here at PepperHarrow and like the list that we shared. Now keep in mind, we didn't include all the things you can dry, and now that we've actually spent some time drying this season, we want to try to dry even more. It was kind of fun seeing how we were able to use every little piece of every little flower to be able to dry it, to give it a use somewhere else. Thank you all for joining today. If you liked today's video, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for joining and happy growing.